I swear, this is the most expensive I had seen gas here in Arizona ever since I moved here. It's crazy. So I just got gas, and seriously, like, I don't know how people are affording gas these days. I mean, I swear, like, this is all $53 got me, right? 10 gallons, okay. And I'm gonna show you how much it actually filled up in my car. That's it. That is all $53 got me. It's wild. The thing that I have a habit of doing these days is that I don't fill up my tank all the way because the amount scares me. I would just fill up my tank like $40 at a time, $50 at a time maybe, because I'm like hoping that gas would go down and I don't want to pay expensive gas. But no, it's not getting any better right now. Yeah, it's crazy. $40 used to fill up this tank, and I'm driving my in-laws Honda Pilot, and yeah, I mean, I would spend $40 a week on gas driving this, you know, to and from work and some errands, and that was enough. But now it's like $40 barely does half a tank. Anyway, I thought I'd take you guys along with me as I go grocery shopping. I'm not like doing a full week's worth of groceries. I'm just getting like a few things that we're running out of, that we're low on. We do have quite a bit of stuff we can work with at home, but I'm just curious to see how much things are going to add up today. So stay tuned. Yeah. Anyway, I just wrapped up at Trader Joe's. It's always a little bit hectic trying to record there because there's just so many people around and like a lot of staff running around, and I'm really not good at recording in public. So I was a little bit shy with my camera in there. Anyway, so that's my first stop, and then my next stop, I'm gonna go to Natural Grocers. So this morning, I was actually wrapping up my March spending tracker, our March budgets, and throughout the month I wasn't really paying attention to how much things were costing. So I was really shocked at how much we spent on groceries just last month in March. Normally we budget ourselves like $850 a month, which is pretty generous for two people. I mean, we're not buying everything organic, but we're buying decent quality food, and we basically bought all the same things. Like, we weren't buying anything different. We weren't really necessarily buying even more. Like, we were eating the same stuff like every week. When I wrapped up our tracker, oh my gosh, we spent $1,100 on groceries in March. Like, just me and my husband, again, not doing anything different. We actually cut out like the easy, like, to-go foods. Like, we were kind of buying like pre-made foods for a while, and that was just getting really expensive, and we actually cut all that out last month and just made everything from scratch, and it still cost us $1,100. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? It creeps up on you. It's like little things, like 50 cents more here, $1 more there. Yeah, we spent $1,100, just my husband and I. And it's not like I just buy groceries at one place. I actually still grocery shop at 4 different places, and because I know which store has like a better price for certain things, so I usually shop at Aldi, Winco, Trader Joe's, and Natural Grocers. I wonder how other people do it, like especially families. Like, if you're a family of 4 or 5 or 6, like, I don't know how the heck y'all afford groceries. Considering that my husband and I only spent $1,100 on groceries, I can't imagine how much families of 4 or 5 or 6 are spending on groceries alone. And it's crazy to think that just a little over a month ago, I remember in February, our gas budget, like up to that point, our gas budget was like around $150 a month, and that's between the car I'm driving and the car that my husband is driving. And last month, I had to push our gas up to $300. In February, I remember the lowest gas went for us here in Arizona was like around the $2.40 range. And we were like jumping with joy. It's like, oh my gosh, let's go on a trip or whatever, go drive somewhere. And now we ain't driving anywhere. We're not doing any day trips right now. I'm not driving any more than like 20 minutes from home. It's crazy. Anyway, just pulled up at Natural Grocers. So I was actually also chatting with my younger brother this morning, and he lives in California in Orange County, and he drives a lot. He commutes to LA a lot for work and also to San Bernardino County. So he sees how the gas prices are. And he said, like, for the most part, he sees gas prices in the $6 range. And when you go to LA, it's like in the $7 range. And that is the reason why we left California. Because I remember in 2022, there was one point that gas was like in the $6 range for like months. My husband and I, we were living in an apartment that we could barely afford. And we just kept racking up our debt. Like, I was maxing out my credit card like all the time and just barely paying it down. That's why we left. You know, we stayed in Ventura for like 2 years before we moved to Arizona. And even with how much more affordable it is here now that gas prices have gone up, like, it still makes my husband and I wonder, like, oh my gosh, like, how are we going to be able to save money right now? I mean, yes, we are debt free, but we are definitely feeling the effects of rising gas prices and grocery prices. I'm not buying anything right now. We're not shopping for clothes. We're not going out to eat. We're just not doing a lot of extra things right now because we just don't know how long this is going to last. Just picked up some waters at Natural Grocers. It's like 13 gallons. It's always fun trying to get this up a flight of stairs to my second floor apartment. Finished at Aldi, and I did not buy as much as I was hoping to because they were sold out of the things I normally buy there. But I got toilet paper for the month. So that was that at Aldi. I was hoping that was my last stop for the day, but they really didn't have a lot of the things that I normally buy, like gluten-free pastas and berries and other fruits. They were just sold out, but they really do have good prices on like organic produce and gluten-free items. Their egg prices were actually pretty decent today. They were pretty comparable to Trader Joe's, maybe just like 50 cents less than Trader Joe's. So unfortunately, I have to do one more stop. I'm gonna go to Winco to see if they have some of the other things I was looking for. Alright, I think I got most of the things I needed, but I'll have to go back to Aldi a different day for the stuff they were sold out on. right, y'all. These are all the groceries I picked up just now at 4 different stores, and it is a whopping $100.59. I mean, look at that. That's like not even enough to like last us the whole week. I remember like 10 years ago, $100 goes a long way, but again, this is simply not enough for $100. Anyway, thanks for joining me as I go grocery shopping. You know, I'm actually really curious, like, how are you all doing right now? Like, how are you guys getting by? How are you surviving? I mean, it's crazy how much, you know, groceries cost now and how much gas costs. How are you getting by? What are you guys doing? And how are you guys feeling? You know, I'd love to hear in the comments below. I mean, I'd love for everyone to just share, you know, what they're going through right now. You know, and also share any like tips and insights that you have just to get through this. Because fact is, we don't know when things will get better. And all I can say is that, you know, we just have to accept how things are right now and to just learn how to adjust. For me, I think it just means just being even more intentional and maybe just checking in on like the things that we actually need and seeing what else we need to cut back on, even the small things. And not so much about being restrictive exactly, but just being more aware of where your money is going. I don't think life is getting easier right now, but I do think we can get better at handling it. Thanks you guys for watching my video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.